Hello there, I'm now going to show you how to support your child with calculating remainders. This first calculation here shows 13 divided by 2. So that's 13 being shared equally into two groups. Here's my 13 and here's my two groups that I'm going to share into. And you can practice this at home with bowls and bits of pasta or coins if you wanted to. So quite simply, I'm just going to share them out equally. Yeah, right. So quite simply, I'm going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Notice how I'm sharing them out and I'm keeping them really uniform and lined up so that I can see straight away that both my groups are equal. Now, we'll get to this point here where I've shared out equally, but I've got one left over. Now, if I put this one into this group here, my groups are no longer equal. So instead of putting it into one of my groups, I'm going to leave it out there. And this is called my remainder. It's my leftover. So I've got 6 in this group. I've got 6 in this group. And 1 remainder. So 13 divided by 2, my answer is 6, remainder 1. Okay, if you're happy with that, hopefully that is enough and will support you to be able to crack on and answer the rest of the remainder questions that have been set for learning this week on your own. If you'd like to carry on, I'll give you one more example here just to make sure that you're really happy with it. This example is 25 divided into 3. So this time I'm going to share out my 25, sharing them out equally into 3 groups. Here's my 25, here's my 3 groups. So I'll share them out equally just as before. Now if you were doing this on just with pencil and paper, my top tip would be to make sure that you are drawing out your circles really neatly so that you can see straight away whether or not your groups are equal. So if I had a scattergun approach, it would be very difficult. I'd have to count every time and go back and double check. Whereas setting out my groups in this way makes it much easier for me to see where I'm up to. And when we're dealing with bigger numbers like 25, we'll see why that's useful in a moment. So there we are. I can see straight away that these groups are equal. And I know that if I was to put this one here into one of my groups, they would not be equal. So I'm going to leave it out as my remainder. I've got 8 in this group, got 8 in this group, 8 in this group, and then here is my 1 left over. There we go. 25 divided by 3, my answer is 8, remainder